Oh my gosh, welcome in. Where is Spotify? There we go. Vanity got first. Oh my god, you're almost a 51st. Oh my gosh. What's up, Trinity? Trinity? Am I saying that right? I hope I am. Trinity. Welcome in. Interesting game name for sure. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm excited. My left click has not been working? Why? How does that happen? Bestie! Welcome in. Hi, Onyx. Give me a second. I want to see if I can get the TikTok stream working today. If not, we're not going to worry about it. It's fine. Give me 1 second. How is everyone today? I felt so lazy. I almost didn't stream. Okay. Start. Yo, Alistair! Oh! Why was the alert behind me? Why was the alert behind me? Thank you for the subby. Oh shit. Sorry, give me 1 second. Cannot access the specific channel. I guess it's not gonna work. Oh well, it's fine. I didn't think it was gonna work anyways. Spamming it too much in rivals? Oh my god. What's up, Armac? Shake that thing. Time for macarons? No! Let me do some shoutouts here before we get started. Erie never asked me to play games anymore. I've never asked you to play games at all. Just kidding. I literally keep asking you when we're gonna do League and you don't answer me. Join the Discord. Let's go! Welcome to the Discord, fam. Oh, but you didn't tell me when he gets back. You play during the night. I play during the day. I don't really have a schedule for my stream. I'm so annoyed with TikTok. Like, why is that shit not working all of a sudden? That's it. I'm gonna call you. Please don't. Streaming. Why would you do that? I don't even have Discord open. Yeah. I'm gonna call you when I wake up on Friday, which is my day off. I wake up at 5 a.m. I'll probably still be awake.
Can you let go? Let go. Let go. Let go.
Right now.
Let go. Bro, get away from me. You're gonna hold my hand again.
Yo, yo. This game is gonna be pretty short. I think like it only has like an hour of gameplay. So I'm just taking my time.
What do you mean?
Beginning.
I don't think you did.
I was. I really
You kinda
was.
liked it.
No, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
What is this clip?
Okay. Are you threatening me?
No, I'm not threatening
No.
you.
That definitely seemed like a threat.
Ugh, I totally forgot this existed. I like this so much. No, bestie, do not give me a shouty. I'm gonna stream lols.
Even better. Go check out my bestie who's streaming. Your VTuber character is so cute and pretty. Thank you so much.
It
Good
wasn't
luck
going
on
to
the
scream
games,
XD.
bestie. There is this other game I want to play with you. It's like Devour, but it looks more cartoony. You know, I play other games other than horror. What game is it? So how are you, Onyx? Hope you're having a good day. I'm gonna fly. I guess I'll give this fool a shout out. He was nice enough to resubscribe to me, so I suppose I'll shout him out. Do you know that, like, Macho genuinely thought I was bullying him?
What the fuck? Fuck you, dogs! Fuck, 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 fuck. I'm run. Puppies? What the fuck? Leave me alone, Herobrine! What the fuck is going on?
Bestie is the best. She is so funny. When I grow up, I want to be like her.
Aww. Now you're the best. Hispanics together, oh my god. That clip was so funny. I get, sometimes I cry. I like horror with friends, plus it's fun having you there. Well, let me know what game it is. Hopefully you'll have time. Oh, he asked for his horror. I know. He likes to watch me get murdered, that's why. Finally finish a PNG, let's go! I want Onyx to play with me on horror. Ooh. An Onyx Alistair collab? What? Trying to be more active in streams and be there for them, like in V's and here too. Appreciate you so much. It means the world to me. Jester, a foolish ritual. 8:15 a.m. That is very specific. What's up, Aaliyah? Welcome in, love. How are you? Why are you gonna do that so early? I'm not awake then.
This one. Okay. Got like skulls on it. Which one? Which one am I putting on?
Oh my gosh, a hat redeem? Hell
Oh,
yeah.
stripes? Alright.
I just woke up from a nap. I hope that shit hit. I wake up at 6 to play rehearsals. I don't know how you do it. I'm not gonna lie, I woke up at 2 p.m. today. You are so busy, yeah. You play Repo? I do. I love me some Repo. Alright, let's pause the music and start the game, shall we? I think I wasted enough time in the beginning. Okay, let's go. Where is the game volume? There we go. My buddy did something weird and now I have feelings for him. I tried this out a little bit, but I don't know what to expect, so I'm excited. I have a class after. Okay, next floor. Next floor? What? I need more people to play on there? Oh my gosh, say less. It's Friday afternoon. My buddy Vale and I are having a good time playing games and stuffing our face with snacks, but my neck's starting to hurt. Maybe I should lie down. I lean back, aiming for the pillow, but land on something warm and firm instead. Shit, did I just put my head on Vale's chest? I shoot back up. Sorry. No, how am I gonna read this? I literally can't take it serious. Oh my god. I thought you were the pillow. It's cool, man. I got you. Before I can react, he puts his hand on my shoulder and pulls me back down. Oh, ayo? I freeze for a second, unsure what to do with myself. There. Get as comfy as you want. Oh. I could probably make it around 7 EST. That's crazy late for me. Is it though? Is it? I don't have a good feeling about this game. Why not? I just have to see what Panda's doing anyways. Thanks, V. Yo, I think my buddy did not do anything weird, and I'm the weird one. He whips his hand in a weird salute kind of gesture, without even looking my way. I play more on weekends like the good student I am. Period. Don't listen to Alistair. What the hell? You can't just brush it off like it's no big deal. It's hard to admit, but my heart is just pounding like crazy. And for what? This is weird. Is this weird? Wait, does this mean he likes me that way? Yo, Super! Welcome in, Super. How's your day? I know I'm an incredibly handsome guy, but... No! Why am I like this? Oh my god, Vivi! Welcome in, love. Hope you're having a good day. It's a Valentine's Day. It won't be available till maybe Sunday. Yeah, it is Valentine's Day. Are you still streaming or did you end, Super? I hope you had a good stream.
Then you do like what, 10 minutes before you start, right? Or is it like a 5-minute mark? Oh my god, it's going fast. Oh my god. Okay, fuck. Oh my god. That actually made me dizzy. Holy shit.
That made me dizzy. I ended up you had a good time. Sorry I wasn't able to make it. We're doing well. I'm doing good.
I have another British friend.
A little lazy today.
This way, which way? I have no energy whatsoever.
I have energy, but I've lost more than half my bar.
I'm fixing to let the spider just take me.
You're so real.
Never let the spider.
I forgot Valentine's Day existed. I get it. Finally finished Batman? Hell yeah. Cheeto! Welcome in, Cheeto. How you doing? You going to Houston Friday for a con? Oh, what con is it? Hope you have a good time.
You got MVP. Hey,
Cheeto.
Cheeto! Let's go! Let's go! Cheeto with the MVP twice in a row.
Also, I know Alistair sucks, but he did go live. So you should probably go say hi and, you know, show him some love. We just joke over here. Still a guy though. Unless he likes guys. Ugh, how am I supposed to know? He never talks about this stuff. Think, Lawrence, think. Animeverse. Ooh, oh my gosh, that sounds so fun. I mean, he did go to that family dinner as my date, but it was just to piss off my parents. Wait, what? What do you mean? This game looks so cute already, right? It's so silly. It doesn't mean anything. We're just friends. Just dudes being bros. I feel like I should never have uttered that sentence. But maybe. Have a good lurk, Super. Appreciate you. Maybe he got too much into the role. You know, maybe he's not bothered at all. He doesn't look bothered to me. Or he thinks it's something more. You know, I feel this as an overthinker. I need to make sure. If he has feelings for me, it must be showing on his face. He looks normal. He's still scrolling through his stuff on his phone. Of course he is, you idiot. This isn't an attempt to seduce you. He's just a touchy guy. I bet he'd chill with any of his friends, too. I bet he'd chill like this with any of his friends, too. This guy is overthinking. Oh, definitely. Yeah. And he's answering himself, too. Nothing to freak out about. Shit, I died. Oof, that's a big F. He saw you die. Do, do. Are there people who don't overthink when they have a crush? It really confuses me how like there's people that don't overthink. What's that like? That must be nice. Donnie! I missed you, Donnie! Welcome in. I hope you have chicken wings for us. Wait, he is looking at him now. He saw him die in the game, that's why. Because I was overthinking too much. Do, do, do. Is the game too hard? Oh, pff. Is the game too hard? Uninstall that shit right now. No, I'm good. I'll get the hang of it eventually. Cool, cool, cool. Chicken wings for me. Sorry. No! How could you do this to me? Let me know if you need tips, yeah? I beat it like 50 times. God damn. Sure, man. There is a kind of tip I'd like. Okay. It's not that kind of game. I only died because you distracted me. I gather all my willpower to focus on the game. But before long, a sudden sensation puts me on the edge again. He's running his fingers through my hair. Okay, I think maybe that is a little weird. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Why is he doing that? That's definitely beyond normal friendship stuff. Should I say something? Wait. I'll wait till the ads are over, because, like... I feel like it's getting good right now. Baby! Thank you so much for the gifted subby! Appreciate you, love. Yo, Carlito! Gotta love ads, am I right? I'm saying. Welcome in. But then he might feel weird about it and stop. Oh no, we couldn't have that. Fuck, is it weird that I don't want him to stop? It feels too good. Smelled a BL novel game, had to show up, period. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Too good. Okay, relax, Lawrence. I'm getting warm and tingly all over. Fuck. What the hell is wrong with me? That's what I want to know. Getting flustered over a little touch. This feels really vulnerable moment, right? For me, I don't think bro cares at all. No, wait, this is all his fault. He's the one making me lie on top of him and stroking my hair. Who does that? Maybe he does like me after all. Is it gay to play with your homie's hair? Hey yo, is it actually gay to play with your homie's hair? I want to know now. How dare he stroke his hair? I know, right? I knew you had been working hard. Just know I'm so proud of you working hard. Hell yeah. That's a good friend right there. It's called stimming. It's not weird. Yeah, we're just stimming. Is it gay to get all hot and bothered when a homie does that to you? It's not gay if you have Noted. Is that a sock? No? I don't know. I can't tell. It's not the same color as his skin. I think it might be a sock. I can't even focus on anything right now. Ugh, I don't understand. I've had girlfriends before, so I'm definitely not gay. I'm not, but... a guy like Valet. He's fun and chill. He never gets mad. And he takes what I say seriously, even if it's stupid. He'd make an amazing boyfriend. I'm not gay, but... Apparently being bi doesn't exist. I know, right? And I think he's great at kissing too. Oh my gosh. Hey yo, this game is free. Would it feel much different to kiss a boy? No. That's out of the question anyway. Mom and Dad would explode if I seriously ended up with a guy. All that family legacy crap. Why can't Iris have the stupid babies? What is this? I already lost to Milo because of it. I'd hate to miss out on something good again. He has a sock on queer baiting. Wait, no. What am I thinking? We're just pretending to be dating. There's nothing to... Suddenly, the door opens with a bang, and my little sister Iris storms in like a hurricane. I instantly bolt up. Hey, Mommy says visiting hours are over. Not her making me say Mommy. I hate that for me. Kiss your beau goodbye. Show him to the door. You, me, and Carlos have to play Repo sometime. Oh, you should do it. Visiting hours? Since when is that a thing? It's a thing today, Pumpkin. We're having a family meeting. Oh my gosh, she knows. She knows. She fucking knows. And he's not family. Oh. Wait, does she know? Wait, does she know? I don't know if she knows now. Yet. Oh, she knows. She knows. But it's cool, man. We can hang out some other time. He slides off the bed and jumps to his feet in one swift move. I reluctantly get up too. Catch you later on VC. We could play some League with Q. Oh my god! He's a League player! He smiles and wraps me in a goodbye hug. Oh, is it gay to hug your bro goodbye? I feel like guys do like a handshake hug thing. So like maybe not. You should join in. Oh my gosh, if you'll have me, I would love to. It's warm and comforting, and his hoodie smells like fresh laundry. I don't want to let go. But I'd probably die if he realized I'm starving? Die if he realized I'm stalling, so I begrudgingly pull away. I'll find my way out. See ya! Wait, what is Vanity Love? I missed it. My eyes follow him as he disappears in the doorway. Iris shoots me a curious glance. Huh? I thought you were faking this boyfriend thing to get on Mommy and Daddy's nerves, but did something happen? Watch, his nose is gonna start bleeding. I'm very weak to Vale. What? She saw through everything? Shit, of course she did. She knows me like the back of her hand. I don't want to talk about it. Well, I'm here if you change your mind. You coming? In a sec. I need a moment. She watches me for a bit, then shrugs and leaves without a word. I land back on the bed with a heavy sigh. What the hell is this? Can one little thing really make you feel all weird about someone? I don't even know if he meant anything by it. Though, I kinda hope that he did. Even if it scares me a little. I sigh again. If only I had more courage. Time's up, boo. Let's go. Can't even have a gay crisis in peace. Is that it? That was so short. That wasn't even an hour. What the hell? You didn't even do anything weird. All you did was pat my hair. No, it was cute though. It was a cute little game. Men never last long. Vanity. Donnie, pin that. Pin that. Pin of shame that. Alright, let's see. Well, it's too early to end, so let's see. I think there is another one I wanted to play. Let's see if I can install it. Damn, Vanity, you would know, huh? I know, right? Alright, let's see. What game? We're in a visual novel kind of mood, you know? That was not enough for me. Let me see what I have. Apparently, I realized that I have a thing for vampires yesterday. I was looking for games to play. Next! Another! We must have another! I didn't test the other one though, so I'm not sure if it's gonna be good. That was it, right? That was so short. I don't want to go to work. Oh no. Do we want another BL one, or do we just want like a otome? I don't know. With like multiple options. Kidnap me. I would if I could. Smiling on my baby. Do, 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 do. Let's see. Hardships of a Vampire. Yep. I think this is the one. Wait, is this a demo? I don't want to play a demo. I'm not sure if it's a demo or not. You got it. I believe in you. Oh, I think this is the one. Okay, it should be pretty quick download. Trin gets a medal of suffering at work. Oh no. Go right now. There should be a medal for that. People come to the ER for the stupidest stuff sometimes. Oh. It's an ER shift. Oh no. I've heard some things about the ER. I just might. Gonna lurk for a shower. Enjoy your lurk. Alright, we got another game. I don't know how long this one is gonna be. It doesn't say a demo, but it could also be short too. Let's see. Okay, let me change. Hardships of a vampire. The ghosts call. Wait, let me pin that. It's a shame to get rid of the vanity one. Vanity out here collecting pins of shame. For reals. Oh, we're still in an ad break. I'll wait for it to end. Let me know if the game is too loud. I work as an ER registrar, 12 long hours overnight. Oh my gosh. That is a long shift, you got it. Yeah, it would be a shame, right? That's what I'm saying. If this is short, I will probably end after this. Or I might play a couple games of TFT, depending. We'll see, we'll see. How I feel. Ad break is just about to end, so let's get started, shall we? It was 5 in the morning. Thanks to it being winter, the sun wouldn't rise for another hour or so. Good work today, Elias. Oliver, let's leave. Which direction are you going? This way. Great, my car is also parked near that block. Let's walk together. Oliver and Elias, Oliver's coworker, were leaving after they had finished work at the convenience store. It was rare that they had both worked together during the night shift. Due to the high crime rate in their area, most people didn't want to work the night shift. Though it was mandatory for 2 people to handle the shift together. It's rare that 2 people actually turned up. Elias does look like Silas. gosh, I forgot about that game. Thank you for reminding me. Oliver mostly worked alone at night because he could only work the night shift. It was an unfortunate symptom of being a vampire. There's a new banner? Okay, so I haven't like played that much into it, but I feel like I would enjoy that game. I just don't know, like I would want to stream it if I played. I know it's possible, I just have to figure out how. Everyone has long hair? Yes! I love that. The sun wasn't Oliver's friend, and he needed the money to buy blood, which had been getting more and more expensive. As a newly turned vampire, Oliver had become even more broke than he had been as an orphaned human being. Being a vampire is so expensive. Have a good lurk, Donnie. I'll miss you. So let me lurk in tan stream. Give me a sec. No! I lost my streak! I had like a 30-something streak. As for Elias, Oliver didn't know why he sometimes joined him on the night shift. Since their first day of working together, Elias had always given Oliver the impression of being a person who was above money. The handsome man looked too good for this manual job, and while he dressed plainly, there was a certain sense of regality to him. Elias was carrying some bags of cat food that he'd bought from the store before leaving. That was new. That looks heavy. Do you want some help? Thank you, but these bags are easy to manage. Elias lifted the bags high with only one hand. Yeah, I see that. Did you recently adopt a cat? A wild one, yes. This was 2 weeks ago. He doesn't seem to like me, though. I'm sure he'll warm up to you soon. I feel like this conversation is like kind of bland. Give me more excitement. Oliver looked at the cat food. There was a sticker on it showing a black cat with a line of text. Even ghost cats will love this, he laughed. They even do Halloween marketing on cat food these days? Oliver, do you believe in ghosts? Huh? Oh. Oliver turned and saw Elias's face close to his. His expression darkened by the shadows. Eh? Oliver blushed and took a step back. Why did Elias always seem to step into his personal space? That was, kind of random, right? What was that? Sorry, did I startle you? Yes, you did. What's wrong with you? Work chat is normally pretty bland, yeah. No, I mean like the game chat though. Ghost cats. I mean, there's vampires, right? So why wouldn't there be ghosts? That's so random. What gives? Well, just think about what season it is. I thought it'd be a good topic for small talk. Oh, right. I guess Halloween is 3 days away. I think ghosts would be the last of our worries, though, working in this place. Oliver gestured to the dark, dirty road, which was dimly lit by some rare, broken road lights. I was just asking if you think they exist. They could be cute, harmless ghosts, and all that. Oliver seriously thought about that, considering his own existence. Would he himself count as a ghost? He had died, but his soul was still bound to his body, which now needed another source of energy. Or maybe his soul had ceased to exist when he became a vampire, and his body was keeping itself animated in a different way. Oliver wanted to believe that souls existed, and his body was more than a husk. Yeah, I think it does. Me too. I'm glad that we think alike. Again? What's wrong with this guy? He likes being all over my space. So, Oliver, you should be careful. There might be cute, harmless ghosts out there, but there are scary ghosts too. You'd best keep an eye out. I wouldn't want you to get hurt. No, I need to go this way. I'll see you later. What the hell? Is he flirting with me or threatening me? Elias patted Oliver's shoulder. Yo, Looney! Welcome in. It's good. What you doing?
Oh my god. Man, you don't put it on my calendar. Oh, that's a day. Here we go.
I'm good, enjoying the day. Hell yeah. Same here, I can't complain. Then he turned a corner and walked into an alley, waving back at Oliver over his shoulder with one hand until he was engulfed in darkness. What in the... Oliver stood there, dumbfounded. He touched his shoulder, wondering what Elias had meant by that. I should get off and get ready for work. Have fun. Thank you so much for stopping by, love. I hope work treats you well. He touched his shoulder, wondering what Elias had meant by that. What a mysterious man Elias was. Oliver could never understand him. Oliver decided to take a shortcut to get home. He needed to get back as soon as possible before the sun rose. Suddenly, he heard a strange sound from a nearby alley. Give that phone to me, brat, and all of your money too. You'll regret it otherwise. Someone was being robbed. Oliver knew that he should ignore it. His time outside was limited, and if he showed up to help, he would most likely be robbed along with the victim. Don't be a bitch, Oliver. Go help. He also needed the money to buy his blood supply for that month. Stay away from me. That was clearly the voice of a kid. Unfortunately, Oliver found his feet moving on their own towards the source of the disturbance. He couldn't ignore them now. Not when he knew the victims were children. As he was about to turn a corner, he sent an emergency message to the police with their location. The police weren't very competent, and they had trouble handling such a lawless area, but they still had to keep up appearances. They would probably show up late, but they'd still show up at some point. This was what Oliver had learned, at least, after being robbed and assaulted multiple times during his first year of working at the convenience store. Oh my god! Why are you still working there? As Oliver was about to come out from his hiding place, a bright blue light flashed in the alleyway. Suddenly, there was a scream. It was the robber. Heavy footsteps followed, which began to fade away. It sounded like the kid had escaped. Oliver peeked at the alley again, his eyes blurry from the sudden flash. A strange scene materialized before him. His vision was so blurry he could make out a burly man crouching on the floor. On the ground. An electric blue translucent human form floating above him. What is that? Is it actually a ghost? The ghostly form turned towards the corner where Oliver was hiding, which startled him. Then it disappeared. Oliver rubbed his eyes, except for the crouching robber. The alley was empty. As he decided to retreat to avoid trouble, a thought nagged his mind. Had that really been a ghost? It was all Elias's fault that he had been thinking so much about this now. Logically, Oliver knew that he shouldn't be afraid of ghosts, not when he was a member of the undead himself. But this ghost had taken down a huge man, something Oliver never would have been able to do. As Oliver thought this, his pace through the maze of alleyways became faster and faster. He hoped the ghost wouldn't follow him. Imagine being a vampire and you're scared of a ghost. As Oliver turned a corner, he hit something hard and was knocked over, a body falling on top of him in the process. Oh! Leo? Leo was a freaking oh my god. Leo was a frequent customer at his convenience store. He'd become a regular after Oliver had helped him out a bit. He was really enthusiastic, and he often hung around to talk to Oliver after buying something. Oliver didn't want to assume. He had a feeling that Leo went to the store to keep Oliver's company during those late nights. Oliver had always been grateful to Leo for that. He didn't know for certain, but he guessed that Leo was a member of a nearby gang, because he looked like he'd been involved in a bloody fight the first time they'd met. Leo also complained to Oliver about how his boss kept calling him at odd hours to do dangerous jobs, though he never specified what these jobs involved. Oliver, fancy meeting you here. Why are you in such a hurry? Oh, he likes me. Look at that blush. Oh, I just saw something that surprised me. Really? What? Are you hurt? Leo leaned in and scanned Oliver up and down, his face so close that it made Oliver blush. It's nothing, really. I just thought I had saw a ghost. A ghost, huh? Well, it is almost Halloween. Did you get a good look at it? To Oliver's surprise, Leo seemed to be taking this seriously. It was blue and translucent. Nope, doesn't ring a bell. Thought it might have been a particular member of the undead. Undead? Yeah, like vampires and zombies, that sort of thing. Immaterial beings are rare. I've heard they can't be seen too easily in this plane of existence. You've heard? Oops. Leo laughed, then ran a hand through his hair. I wasn't supposed to let that slide. Don't mind me, Oliver, it's just a myth. I'm big into the supernatural, and since it's Halloween, well, I guess I got a bit excited. Well, I've been wondering about your clothes for a while. I guess it makes sense. And would you mind taking a step back, please? To be honest, the crosses on Leo's outfits were making Oliver feel uncomfortable at such close quarters. Mass-produced decorative crosses and fashion accessories didn't usually bother Oliver, but Leo seemed surprisingly authentic. He was probably more passionate about his hobbies than he let on. Well, it is Halloween. It never hurts to be properly protected. You never know what might be lurking out there. You know, you're the second person who's told me that today. Hey, how about this? I can lend you one of my earrings if you'd like. It was enchanted by a powerful cleric. It should keep you safe as long as you keep hold of it. Leo removed his earring and reached toward Oliver. Meanwhile, Oliver scuttled back, avoiding the offending earring. He could feel the threatening aura from that earring, even from a distance. He was sure it would be very painful if he made contact with that thing. No, 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 I can't take something so valuable. I'm afraid I'd lose it. I could never keep track of something so small. Are you sure? 100% sure. Besides, I can take care of myself. Leo looked disappointed, but he accepted this. Fine, then how about this? Leo started rummaging through his pockets, but Oliver cut him off. Oh, look at the time. I have to go home now. See ya! Oliver turned on his heels and ran, avoiding whatever offending objects Leo could try the rest on him next. You know, that was a very vampire thing of him to do. Run away from a cross. Seems suspicious. At long last, Oliver finally got home safely. The sight of the rusty door under the staircase looked a lot more inviting than it usually did. Oliver sighed in relief as he shut himself in his room. He had only managed to move out from the vampire's shelter 2 weeks ago. Now he lived in what seemed to be a janitor's room under a staircase in an apartment. It was cramped and damp, but these were the only lodgings he could afford, with all his other expenses. The room didn't have a window, which probably broke some of the health and safety code. For a vampire like Oliver, it was a bonus. Oliver opened his rusty fridge. The only thing inside was a nearly depleted blood bag. It's running low. I need to visit Robert again soon. Robert was the owner of a legal vampire shelter, who also sold blood supplements for vampires sourced from various places. Despite popular beliefs, it was taboo for vampires to take blood from humans forcefully. The government was aware that vampires existed, and it employed a group of vampire hunters to exterminate the dangerous vampires who couldn't abide by the law. At least, that's what Oliver had heard. As he closed the fridge, he felt a sudden pain in his hand. Ouch! I keep forgetting about this electrical leak. Oliver had moved in with nothing to his name. The furniture and appliances in his room had been there from the beginning, and they were included in the rent. At least, according to the landlord. Oliver had some suspicions because the room looked as though it had been lived in recently, with many clothes and personal items left behind. The landlord had refused to tell Oliver what happened to the old tenant, and Oliver hadn't been able to press the issue. That's suspicious. He couldn't afford to be choosy, not when he had so little money. In the end, nobody had returned to clean the old items laying around in Oliver's room, so he had put them away in a storage box. If he'd been an ordinary human, he probably would have found it suffocating to live in such a dark, dinky, claustrophobic room. Oliver sat down in front of his old laptop and started to work on his second job. It was a data entry online gig that employed Oliver at the lowest rate possible. He knew he was being taken advantage of, but he had no choice. During the day, he couldn't leave his room, and he'd never had a chance to study or any career before his life had changed. One job, meanwhile, wasn't enough to sustain even the most frugal of vampires. Sometimes Oliver wondered whether it was worth it to try so hard. It was dark. He was suffocating. Oliver was desperate to breathe, but he couldn't. He was dying. Wait, he was already dead. Why did he need to breathe? A feeling of anguish washed over him. He didn't want to die. He had to live. He still had to. Had to what? Oliver woke up with a painful burning sensation in his leg. I felt unconscious? How? Ouch! The searing pain shot through his body from his leg, which was literally burning under the sunlight. I'm outdoors? Oh no, the sun isn't fully set yet. Gritting his teeth, Oliver limped on his hands and knees and frantically pulled the whole body into the shade. This looks bad, only to buy more blood to heal this. Half of his right leg was in such a sorry state. His skin was pretty much charred, and he could still smell the burning. To his relief, most of the damage was on the surface, and he could still move his leg. His paycheck was a week away, and he had barely any more money left. This was terrible for a broke vampire. BL visual novel, oh my, right? Hi Matcha! Welcome in, love. Hope you're having a good one. You had a good rest of your stream last night.
Alright, let's
Okay.
go.
Wow.
Oh,
It's
there it is.
nighttime. This is the time to go.
Alright, yes. Oh shit. No, no.
Oh my gosh. Where did that come from? Then again, he had more pressing matters to worry about, such as getting inside as quickly as possible. Oliver was lucky there was so much shade, and that the sun had almost already set. It was no longer visible above the tall buildings. How did I get outside though? Wasn't I home? Looking around, he recognized this place. It was a small walkway next to a river, close to his building. Oliver got up, scooting close to the wall, and limped away as fast as possible. As soon as the door closed behind him, Oliver threw himself on the bed and let out a heavy sigh. Finally, he could think about what happened. But try though he might, he was at a loss. This didn't make any sense. He'd just been sitting in his room working. Then he'd found himself outside with a burning leg. Yeah, how did that happen? He couldn't have been sleepwalking, could he? No, that didn't make any sense either. He didn't need to sleep. Not unless he purposely put himself into energy conservation mode. Okay. Didn't know vampires could do that. Besides, in that mode, his body was practically dead, which made sleepwalking impossible. This lack of control scared him. What if next time he found himself waking up directly under the sun? He needed to ask Robert about this. When Oliver arrived at Robert's restaurant in the evening, the place was pretty busy. On the outside of Robert's restaurant was a normal family restaurant that served cheap food to humans. There was one key difference, however, which set it apart from regular family restaurants. It also served vampires. Welcome back, Oliver. Going to your usual booth? There were several small curtain booths for the regulars, which provided vampires privacy when they needed to feed. Can I talk to Robert? I have something important to ask him. Okay, come with me. Wait, what happened to your leg? Oliver had changed his pants and fully covered the injury, but he was still limping and wincing with each step. I'd like to know what happened too. Damn, Robert is buff! Damn, Robert! Well, if it isn't Oliver, did you run out of blood already? You don't usually see me this early. Robert's booming voice reached Oliver's ear the moment the door of the back room closed. Oliver sometimes wondered how Robert had kept his business running in secrecy for so long. When his voice was so loud, maybe the back of the building was soundproofed. I kinda got into a disagreement with the son. Oliver pulled his pants to reveal the burn. What? How could you be so careless? Don't tell me you risked getting a sunburn so you could work a few more hours in that thankless job of yours. I told you if money was that tight, you could always ask me for help. Don't you know that this place exists to support young vampires like you? I said it was way too early for you to move out. It's nothing like that. I know my limits. I was about to ask you about this strange incident. Stop. Drink this before you're talking. Robert turned around, opened a locked cabinet, and took out a very tiny vial of blood. It was only as big as a third of a finger. This one's nice and fresh. It was donated by a young, healthy athlete. It's much better quality than the usual frozen stuff you bought. Just this little amount could heal your injuries instantly. Hey, frozen's just fine. I don't mind taking my time with the blood. Besides, there was no way Oliver could afford high-quality blood like that. Don't be like that, Oliver. It's on the house. I couldn't possibly. Drink it right now. I won't do business with you no more. Oliver conceded and took the vial from Robert. Thank you, Robert. Without your help, I would have never gotten this far. I don't do this for just anyone, you know? You're a great kid, Oliver. Practically the nicest child I've ever taken in. My offer to adopt you is still on the table. You know my wife adores you. Aw, Robert, you're a real one. Thank you, that's very kind. I just want to try working for myself a little bit longer. Oliver opened the vial of blood and downed it. True to Robert's words, the blood was of the highest quality. The burnt skin on his leg rapidly dried up and fell off, leaving smooth and unblemished skin underneath. Wow, I know you said it was effective, but I didn't think it would be this effective. Of course it is. So what was it you wanted to ask me about? So this happened. I see. So you lost control of your body and woke up outdoors, huh? It sounds like a case of possession to me. Possession? You mean that can really happen? Well, duh, creatures like us exist, so why wouldn't ghosts? Oliver, do you believe in ghosts? Would that really been a coincidence? Are you saying that a ghost possessed me? Uh-huh, it's rare, but it's the time of year where this stuff does happen. So ghosts can possess me, huh? Just like that? Well, it's actually easier for ghosts to possess the undead than humans, especially newly turned vampires like you. And it only really happens around Halloween when the barrier between the material and immaterial world is at its weakest. Robert. How did I read Robert? What the heck? When you died, your physical body became an undead's, and it had to re-establish its connection with your old soul. With your soul. That connection's pretty weak during the first couple of years after being turned, which lets rogue souls take control over you with the right conditions. Oliver shuddered at the implications. Could another soul really steal his body just like that? Don't be too scared. A rogue soul can't take you over permanently. It's not correctly synced to your body. A soul without body can't stay in the mortal world for long. It needs to return to the other side within a week after Halloween, or it'll disappear. Oliver let out a sigh in relief. But possession can be a real serious condition, because ghosts are driven by their purpose to stay in this world. They tend not to think about how it'll affect their host. Oh. There are many ways vampires get killed while they're being possessed. The ghosts might recklessly walk out into the sun, or commit crimes to avenge themselves and get punished by vampire hunters in return. Robert, you're scaring me. Surely there must be some way to make the ghosts leave me alone. These cases are pretty rare, so I'm not really sure. There's usually some sort of catalyst that compels these ghosts to go after people, though. For example, you might have something that belonged to the ghost, or you might have visited a place the ghost did while it was alive. I don't think I have any belongings other than my clothes and a laptop. But I thought I saw something that looked like a ghost last night. Something that looked like a ghost? Yeah, it was a translucent, glowing blue figure. That doesn't make sense. Ghosts shouldn't be visible. Without a body, their presence in the human world is very weak. And during rare cases, clairvoyants have been able to see them. They aren't blue, and I've never heard of them glowing in the dark. Maybe a human was using a lamp nearby, or some sort of glowing toy. Well, I heard fighting before I saw the ghost. Do you think it was some sort of weapon? Wait, why were you loitering around fighting humans? Haven't I told you that's dangerous? I heard a kid voice, though. Robert patted Oliver's shoulder. Look, kid, I know you have a good heart, but you're not a human anymore. That means you don't have any human rights. But you also don't have any of the same obligations humans do either. A young vampire like ya is vulnerable to many things. Even formless things like ghosts can harm you. I can't help it though. I've never been able to ignore somebody in trouble. Even if I do get attacked, they won't be able to kill me. Well, I can't stop you. Should you try? But you should try valuing your second life a bit more. You should probably try finding some clues about the ghost, though. If you don't have any haunted items, maybe you did go into a haunted place. Didn't you move into a rental room recently? Oliver thought about the room he was staying in. It definitely looks like it could be haunted. You could look for clues about the identity of the ghost. Ghosts are usually driven by some attachment to the living world. If you can help fulfill the ghost's last desire, so it no longer feels attached, it'll probably leave you alone. And if that's impossible, get an exorcist to get rid of it, I guess. But they might get rid of you in the process, since you're a vampire. That's not funny. Sorry, kid. I don't know any exorcists myself. I try to avoid them as much as possible. How about this? I can lend you one of my earrings. It was enchanted by a powerful cleric. It should keep you safe as long as you keep it close. Actually, now that Oliver thought about it, Leo might have known an exorcist or two. He wanted to avoid that himself, however, if at all possible. Well, if worst comes to worst, you can always stay in one of the underground confinement rooms here. The ghost can't harm your body when you're locked up. You'll need to stay down there until a week after Halloween passes. Oliver shuddered at the thought. The confinement room existed to lock up vampires who'd lost control of themselves and who were liable to attack humans violently, just like animals. Oliver had seen a vampire like this only once before, and he'd not been able to bear looking at its lifeless, zombie-like eyes. The thought of being incarcerated with these wild beasts gave him goosebumps. I think that's overkill. I believe that I can still manage. Good luck, kid. Be careful out there. The convenience store work that night passed uneventfully, thankfully without a repeat of the possession problem. Oliver let Elias take over and was about to leave when Elias called out to him. You've been selling a lot today, and your complexion looks worryingly pale. Did something bad happen? It's that obvious, huh? Oliver hadn't noticed that first, but he now realized his energy had been depleting much faster than usual. Oh my gosh, so much reading. The dose of Robert's blood gave him what usually would give him a week's worth of energy. But it was less than 8 hours later, and he already felt hungry, as though he'd not had any blood at all. If this was also a side effect of the possession, then even if it wouldn't get him killed, it would certainly kill his wallet. Just let me know if you need any help, Oliver. It's nothing. Did you ever get a chance to check out Hidden Rivalry? I did not, because I had to download it. I know. I was too lazy to download something. I was like already laying down. Is it a like show? Like a season? Or is it a movie? Like, do I have to download a bunch of episodes? You can watch every reaction of it on YouTube. Yeah, but that's not the same. It wasn't like Oliver could tell Elias he'd been possessed. And he definitely couldn't tell him that he was a vampire. It'd sound insane. There's 6 episodes? Don't you have them though? Can't you stream them for me? Van. Be a real one. Remember what I talked about yesterday? Ghosts can be dangerous. You can always ask for help if you need it. Oliver froze. Elias sounded like he knew something. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. Oliver decided that he should look for some clues on his own before he began bothering other people. As Oliver hurried home, he ran into Leo again. Oliver, do you think it's fate we've met here twice in a row? Well, this is my way home. And this is also the patrol route the boss assigns me to. It's still fate, though. Oliver didn't want to get embroiled in any of that most likely illegal activities Leo and his gang got up to, so he hoped not. Wait, you look really pale. Did you get sick or something? Damn, they pay attention to me. Okay. First Elias and now Leo. Oliver wondered if one of the side effects of being possessed by a ghost was looking uglier. Damn. It's nothing. I think I just need to get more sleep. Are you sure you don't want to borrow one of my earrings? It's authentic and works well, I promise. I'm sorry, but what is this elevator music? Just go with the scene. Don't worry, I'm good. I have urgent business at home, so I've got to go now. Oliver ran past Leo as quickly as possible. Before Leo could pass him any of his torture toys. He appreciated the thought, though. As Oliver arrived home, he decided to start looking around his house. Ah, I do look. Okay. A small cabinet that held some dishes. Oliver rarely opened the cabinet because he didn't cook. Okay, Oliver. Oliver began to pull the items out one by one. There were some dusty dishes and bowls, and a pet food bowl. Pet bowl? There was something written in permanent marker on the side of the bowl. Roo Roo. Did that mean the old owner had a pet called Roo Roo? You don't say. An old fridge left by the last tenant. It had an electrical leak that Oliver kept forgetting about. Oliver. Get it together, Oliver. Oliver's laptop. He picked it up in the trash and fixed it himself. Very outdated and slow. He was only able to do basic tasks with it. Watching streams was impossible. Damn, that's unfortunate. Oliver's sun cloak, with big long sleeves, it covered him from head to toe. That's not suspicious. A sun cloak. The material could reduce the sun's effects on a vampire up to 80% depending on weather condition. The only downside was its super heavy weight and bulkiness. It's impossible to run when wearing it. It was a gift from Robert. Oliver hung it there for emergencies, but he rarely wore it. Oliver's umbrella. Just a normal umbrella, but it helped him in rainy, gloomy days. A tiny closet where some of Oliver's clothes and books were stored. Nothing else in here. Did I miss something? Ah. A cardboard box. Toothbrush, some towels, and clothes. There was something that looked like paper poking out from a t-shirt's pocket. Oliver pulled it out. It was a photo. It was very faded, but Oliver could see someone holding a very tiny kitten. He couldn't make out the face of the man. Oliver decided to go and ask the neighbors about it. After knocking on every door on the same floor, Oliver didn't find much information. Most people didn't open their door at night, and for good reason. And the ones who did kept a weapon pointed at him as they talked. Oh my god! Damn. They confirmed that there had been a man and a cat living in Oliver's room for over a year before him, but both of them went missing 3 weeks ago. So the old owner had been missing for a week before the landlord had rented this place out to Oliver, and he'd not even removed the former tenant's belongings? It was no wonder Oliver had been possessed. He felt so scammed by the landlord. The good news, even if it was rather grim, was that the old tenant had probably died outside. No matter how cheap the room was, Oliver had no desire to live in a cramped, windowless room that somebody had died in. It would have been like sharing a coffin with another corpse. Oliver doubted even vampires would tolerate an arrangement like that. As morning approached, Oliver decided to lock his door and hide the key away. Surely a ghost wouldn't have sound enough mind to look for a key, would they? Oh my gosh. That's a lot of reading. I think I'm gonna end stream here. Cause I feel like this game is gonna be longer than the first one. So I'm gonna take a break so that I can read the rest of it next time I stream. Probably tomorrow, I think. Let's see. It's online. I wasn't planning on streaming for long, just like an hour or two, so I feel like this is a good spot. Wow, there's a lot of people online. But my bestie is also online. We're gonna right on over to Tan. Wait, where are you, Tan? They are playing some rivals. Some ranked rivals, trying to get to diamond. You can't really do long streams with the amount of storage you have left. I know. Well, I have some storage. A little bit. But yeah, I'll probably be back. I don't know how long this game is, or if I'll be able to finish it tomorrow. But if we do finish it tomorrow, we'll probably do some date everything after. Because I do want to play some of that before Valentine's. And then on Valentine's Day, we're going to be finishing out like this Otome game I started last year. There's like one more episode, which is the finale. So I thought it'd be perfect to, you know, do that on Valentine's Day. But yeah, let me get this raid started. Here. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It's always a blast. I appreciate every single one of you. Go give my bestie Tan some love. They deserve it. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I'll miss you.